5 retirement planning rules that your parents followed that no longer work. Think your parents' retirement plan book still works today? Think again. My observation is retirement rules have been completely rewritten, could leave you broke and struggling in your golden years. What was once reliable advice, I think, is a financial time trap right now. So clinging to the old ways could put your entire retirement in jeopardy. In this video, we're going to expose 5 dangerously outdated retirement rules your parents followed that could set you up for a potential disaster. So stick around as we count them down. Your future self will thank you. Rule number 1, your pension and Social Security will cover everything. Back in the day, 45% of all private sectors had pensions, and Social Security was strong. But things have changed. Defined benefit plans, aka pensions, dropped from 27 million to 12 million. At the same time, defined contribution plans like 401ks, simples, SEPs, things like that, exploded from 11 million to 85 million. In other words, the 401ks are the retirement engine for most people these days. And now Social Security is meant to supplement income, considering it's designed to replace 40% of income. And here's the additional shocker. The Social Security fund could see benefit cuts by 2033, yet 40% of retirees solely rely on it. So yes, believing that all your income will come from Social Security and or pension has got you outdated and could put your retirement in jeopardy. Rule number 2, retire at age 65 for a short, cozy retirement. Do you know what life expectancy was in 1950? It was 68 years. Today, it's over 79. And by 2060, it could be over 85. Centurions will quadruple by 2054. Back in the day, people funded retirement knowing that they didn't have to fund for a very long period of time. But retire now at age 65, you could be staring down 30 plus years of without a paycheck. For a couple, food alone could be 2.7 million over 50 years. We are living longer, and that's a problem because I've noticed that many don't save enough to begin with. Rule number 3, bonds are your safe retirement. In Grandpa's era, bonds yielded 5.2%. In 1981, 30-year mortgage rates peaked at 18.4%. Now, understand that high interest rates translate directly into good returns on fixed income investments like bonds. Today, 30-year fixed mortgage rates plunged to 2.9% in 2021. Remember, low interest rates means low return on bonds. Inflation spiked to 8% in 2022. Long story short, bonds are no longer as safe as what we had thought. 2022 proved that. The bond index crashed 13%. Rule number 4, Medicare handles all healthcare costs. When Medicare was passed in 1965, it promised to cover a significant portion of older Americans' healthcare costs. The idea was that Medicare would serve as that safety net, helping to deal with most healthcare financial burdens in retirement. But today, the reality of healthcare costs in retirement is way more complex and challenging. US healthcare costs spending hit 4.9 trillion or $14,570 per person. Now, here's the real problem. Medicare doesn't cover all medical expenses. In 2016, the average person with Medicare ended up spending out of pocket $5,460 for healthcare. Making this worse, research shows people seriously underestimate healthcare costs during retirement. Couples budget $2,700 per year for routine healthcare. The actual cost, $13,000 for a married couple. And here's another stat worth taking into consideration. 70% of older adults will need long-term care or assisted living help, which can easily exceed over $100,000 a year in healthcare costs. So as you can see, Medicare is important, but don't let it be your entire healthcare plan. Not in this age. Rule number 5, Retirement means stopping work entirely. Historically, retirement meant a definitive end to one's working life, often symbolized by one getting a gold watch at retirement, ceremony, and a farewell party. Looking at the data, I believe that those days, they're gone. 1 in 5 Americans over the age of 65 are still working at the desk. And this figure, it keeps on climbing each and every year. Over 75-year-old workers has quadrupled since 1964. And by 2032, this group of workers will drive 57% of workforce growth. Why does unretiring seem to be the new trend? For some, it's healthier lives, making working longer actually possible. Some want to find new meaning in their old age. For others, they simply just haven't saved enough for their own retirement. So scrap the old map, here are the new rules. Pensions are dead, you fund your future. So max out the accounts like 401ks, diversify your income. Number 2, plan for 100. Save like mortality is an option. Number 3, bonds may not save you. Stocks fight inflation. Number 4, budget for healthcare. It may prove to be one of your biggest expenses during retirement. And then number 5, consider the possibility that you may be working longer than you initially had planned for. It's not bad as long as you can obtain a retirement that's comfortable and your body can handle it. What other retirement rules do you think that are no longer valid that I forgot to mention? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and remember to subscribe so you don't miss any more content just like this.